Wait a minute. I just forgot I haven't done a review in a while. Shit! I don't want to do it alone. Got a brilliant idea.
Hello?
Hey Ryan, you want to come by? Yeah, I'm gonna do a review. You want to do a review with me? Okay, just come over whenever, you know. Yeah. Oh, what movie? Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it's an awesome movie, yeah.
Dude, I'll be right over.
Alright, see you soon.
Mortal Kombat!
Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Test your might.
Okay, welcome to a special episode of Deadites Movie Reviews. Today, I have a special guest with me, Ryan Tisay. He's going to be assisting me in this movie that we both like. You may be asking yourself, what is the movie? Well, you should have read the title card. It's Mortal Kombat.
In each of us, there burns the fury of a warrior. In every generation, a few are chosen to prove it.
One of you three will decide the outcome of the tournament.
Three strangers will travel to the mystical realm of Outworld to defend our people against Shang Tsung.
You will die.
And his forces of darkness. In an ancient tournament, one more victory.
Your soul is mine.
And our world is theirs.
It has begun!
You can't run from me, Shang! I don't need to run.
Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero,
Combat begins.
Mortal Kombat. We bring the 90s back to us. Back in 1995, this movie was released, and it was directed by Paul W. Anderson, who you may know for doing the Resident Evil franchise. Yes, he likes to do video game movies. But, in my opinion, and in his opinion as well, this is the greatest video game movie ever released. Okay, Ryan. I know I really like the film, but what's the negatives and positives you have for this film?
The biggest thing I had is because predominantly I saw it as a child, and I was one of those kids that only played it with other people. So I always had that type of fighting spirit in me. That sounded stupid, but I think it caught that spark of childhood fun with the game, and I think it did a very good job with reflecting the game in a real life situation as real as it could be, at least in a child's mind. So. In terms of negatives, though, I mean, there's the obvious drawbacks watching it as an older person. The obvious fault in CGI, but overall for the time, I think they did a very good job.
Yeah, it's the most accurate video game movie I've ever seen, and hell of a lot better than any Uwe Boll films.
Mhm.
Those films were horrible. Far Cry, Blood Rain, all those were terrible. But this really captured the spirit, of the Mortal Kombat franchise in general. When I was young, I never actually played the original Mortal Kombats. I actually grew up with Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance and Deception, but still, I had a blast playing those games, and I wanted to see the film badly. So, I went out and I bought the DVD, and I've loved it ever since. Of course, this film has its drawbacks. There's obvious ones, like Ryan stated, with the CGI, very dated nowadays, and also the dialogue is pretty bad. I mean, it has its clever moments.
Let's be real.
Let's be realistic. Yeah, the writing isn't the greatest thing about this film, but what makes this film better is really good fight choreography, especially the martial arts.
And especially through the vantage point of a child, like watching this, or anyone who was a fan of the video games.
Yeah, very, very close to the video games. All the actors were actually really pitch perfect with their characters. Liu Kang looked like Liu Kang. Johnny Cage was perfect. He was funny. He was a smart ass. Arrogant. And I think I loved it. A lot of people think of that as a drawback, as the silly humor. And I can see why. But for us, it has a lot of nostalgic value. So we both love this film very much, even though we can understand and accept all its drawbacks, which has a lot.
There's a lot of counters.
Yep.
So on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd probably give it a 3. It's a solid movie, and in terms of like artistic value or cinematography or really any type of like what you're looking for in a movie, it's about a 2. But in terms of entertainment value and just how much I've enjoyed from it, I give it a solid 4. So it kind of balances out to reach that 3 out of 5.
I kind of agree with you, but I would have to actually give the full film 4 out of 5. I think maybe my nostalgic value is clouding my judgment, but I still really enjoy this film, and I can't give it any less than a 4 out of 5. It's just like, it's the same thing with the Toxic Avenger review. That was so much fun, I couldn't give it less than a 5 out of 5. Okay, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you did, and we'll see you next time.
Hope you did.
Well, that was kind of a half-assed episode. What movie am I going to do next? Let's see. Equilibrium, I like that movie. Ringer, I like it. Starship Troopers, like. Oh my god. I forgot there was a sequel! I gotta call Ryan. This could be a great review.